am popping in here to give you guys a late night message. Your girl just got into the house not too long ago. So I was like, you know what? Let me get up in here and drop this message for you guys as you guys come in. It is 10:55. So um double tap them screens, hit that notification bell so you always be in the loop when I'm going live. Know that anything you need to know about me, you can find it in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into this message. You already know what time it is. It is the truth, and that's literally what I heard, that it is the truth. So let's just go ahead and talk about whatever this truth is. And for some of y'all, it is something that you already know. And there may be some sort of truth or clarity coming towards whoever you are about what that truth is. So it is about time for whoever you are. So it's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And for some of y'all, you have clarity about whatever this truth is. Give me a moment, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this line up done. And I am going to get into this message for you. The truth is that there is some sort of legal situation that is taking place. There could be a Libra involved, but there is a legal issue. The scales are balancing out with the Justice and the Ace of Swords energy that I am looking at. The truth is here is that somebody is spying on you, possibly a Libra, but also the Justice energy is here because of a legal matter that is going on, where something is being, you don't need it right now, go ahead. So yeah, the page of swords energy is telling me that the truth is that the Justice and the Ace of Swords, the Libra energy is here, or possibly the law is in your energy, and they are spying, and they're here in the page of swords energy is because they're here to get the truth here, and maybe conversation is coming in towards whoever you are about why they are spying on you and why someone here has a contract with the law, because the page of cups energy is what I did notice in the pre-shuffle energy. So there was an offer of service. Somebody negotiated something and worked something out with the law to balance out a situation here, or they worked something out. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Heavy on, there is some sort of deception going on. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Maybe someone is being deceptive in the energy. Also, it has come to everybody's attention here that you are spiritually woke and somebody is hitting some sort of brick wall. There is somebody here that's feeling like ish because of the truth and the clarity that you know, but also about the contract that they worked out with the law. Also, somebody here, yeah, they're feeling like ish because somebody is hitting a brick wall in this energy. Whoever it is, someone that you could have broke up with. There is something here regarding a stolen check or some sort of funds that's going to be very significant. Take what resonates. And so they're trying to clear up something here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm going to get into that other message as well. No, you know where it's at. You don't need that. That doesn't look like water, and you know that. Whatever it is, it has to do with a divine feminine. Whoever this divine feminine is, it is someone could be jealous of you and talking about whoever you are behind your back. And it's because you have this strong intuition, maybe because you have this empathetic heart here. There is somebody that is committed to this divine feminine here, but also bringing justice. Also, you are committed to this justice energy. There could be someone that it's kind of like you're equal. You're somebody's equal and they are your equal, and there is somebody that is working with the law. There's also the fact that the page of cups energy here is a offer of service. So you could be someone that's offering some sort of service as well, and whatever your service is, it is that you are intuitive and you are possibly helping other individuals. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. There is a love offer with the page of cups in that commitment energy. So somebody is wanting to commit to whoever you are. Once a legal situation is cleared up and whatever it is that they are doing with the law, someone intends on marrying you, and it is someone that feels like you are their equal. Take what resonates and leave what does not. There is some sort of risk in this energy here. The truth about maybe there was a partner that you had, or somebody was stating to the justice energy that the divine feminine here, who is the intuitive person, you are someone that had multiple partners, and you are a risk energy, because that is something that came out as in the truth energy. Heavy on something here about the spring came out. When the spring energy here, it looks like some sort of truth came out about whoever you are, and possibly some sort of lover. So not just you, maybe a Libra having you as their lover, being married to someone else, and you being one of their partners. Doesn't have to be a Libra, but it also talks about, there were talks about you having multiple partners as well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Whatever that is here, someone feels like shit because they were mentioning that you had multiple partners, and someone else that had multiple partners, they could have possibly put you at risk because they were someone here. Infidelity energy is definitely going to be significant to someone that is connected to you. So take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, let me see what else is going on here. So heavy on a family energy here, and somebody is praying about something here. Maybe a family is praying, or people are praying because the cycle is coming to some sort of end. There was something here to do with a family. Doesn't necessarily have to be your family, but someone feeling like ish could be your family, but also another family, because everybody is learning the truth about your gifts as well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There was justice and ace of swords. It looks like there is some sort of truth where the justice system was on some sort of quest to do something to you. Ace of swords, justice energy. Looks like they were on some sort of conquest. They were on a quest to find out some sort of truth, but somehow you were involved in a legal situation, and that is the truth. Because Page of Swords says there's a contract to spy on whoever you are. With the justice energy, looks like a legal matter is the reason why they're in your energy. And the Three of Swords energy is talking about maybe a Libra, or somebody hurt you. Maybe someone is hurt in this energy because what they did with the justice energy actually brought some sort of hurt towards whoever you are. Now, the Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and Judgment, there is some sort of fighting going on with a family and someone over them hurting you with a legal situation and trying to bring something towards whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Let me get the chat pulled up. Let's see what's going on. And it definitely has to do with a family. Because, see, somebody has moved on from a situation, or perhaps the justice has moved on from doing something to whoever you are solely. Whatever it was in a legal situation, looks like your family or a family was involved. There is someone that has massive regrets for what they did, a family or people that left you behind, and that includes a family and also someone that you were committed to in a relationship with, or possibly somebody that you were supposed to marry, because it says I love you and somebody proposing. So someone who was proposing or proposed to you and maybe still thinking about it. It says left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left you unread. Perhaps there was a conversation where somebody came back into your life, or there was something here about somebody saying that they was going to marry you, and then they ended up leaving you on red. They mentioned it, brung it up, and then they just left you right in that energy. Page of Swords energy says something about the law, the police station energy is here. So there was truth in the Ace of Swords, Justice, Page of Swords, that there was a specific police station watching whoever you are because you were under judgment. Three of Swords, Justice. You were under judgment because somebody said that you hurt someone in their family. And so you were condemned and they did something to you, but now they are hurt because they found out the truth regarding you through your gift or something, maybe through their family member who's claimed that you hurt them in the Three of Swords energy. This is a cheating energy, and Page of Cups is younger. So I don't know if somebody said that you cheated on them with like somebody in their family, or you did something to whoever they are. Because it says a Libra or somebody condemn you, as well as the justice system, your own family or people. They condemned you in the judgment energy. But there was an awakening in the Three of Swords judgment energy, Five of Swords, which caused a fight in a family where somebody could have said that you did something to them, to like a lover or somebody. They ended up getting into it with somebody regarding you because the truth came out that you did not do something, because that's an awakening. And the justice in the Libra, it's a lot of truth out here. And I don't know, at the Six of Swords, Six of Wands is what I'm looking at. There's a fight that's going on online, or people were fighting you online. Judgment. They were condemning you online. There was some sort of public humiliation done online and offline, where there was somebody's family that was publicly humiliating you online and offline. Could have been your family as well, but they were publicly humiliating a divine feminine for sure, who somebody actually really loves. And the truth came out about the divine feminine and how somebody lied on whoever you are. And that's why somebody left you on red, no closure, no contact. It's because they was hurt that they saw you as the divine feminine or as their equal or something, but then someone in their energy close to them said that you hurt whoever they are and that you were a cheater. But somebody was cheating and threw something in the mix regarding you. Take what resonates, y'all, leave what doesn't, okay? Someone is praying that you haven't moved on, because somebody has left you on red for a long time, but it says praying. The cycle has ended, moving on, letting go, loving you. So somebody is praying that in this spiritual awakened energy that you have not totally forgotten about the love with somebody. And whatever that growth energy you are in. So they're hoping that you have not forgot about them, even though they did something to hurt whoever you are, because you are the true oracle. And this could be your twin flame energy, which could be a Libra. Libra is heavily riding and leading the reading. So a Libra could be here. But the scales have balanced out for a divine feminine. And somebody is heartbroken. Okay? Whoever that is, let me look at this again. Because heavy on this deception, something about a mom. Someone is being cautious due to some sort of deception here, because there's some sort of concerns here. So a mom or somebody is being cautious. Heavy on like a rent-controlled environment or a low, whatever it is, it has to do with some sort of housing. Somebody could live in an apartment. You could live in a house. It doesn't matter. But there is something going on in that situation. Someone definitely feels like they hit in some sort of brick wall. If you are the divine feminine here with this strong intuition, empathetic heart, there is somehow some sort of Page of Cups, divine feminine. There is some sort of communication with somebody else energetically on a spiritual level. But they're hitting a brick wall, so to say. Not really, because truth is here. So you are aware that this person is penetrating your energy, touching you. What penetration does a lot. Okay, so you are aware. And I heard clear. So it may not be all the way clear, who is making contact. Let's just say contact with you, because Page of Cups is somebody that cares. There is something here about caring energy. So something may not be all the way clear to whoever you are as the seer, intuitive woman or man. If you are the woman, then there is a man or somebody that's communicating with you spiritually. Because it says spiritually woke and brick wall. Someone is hard to reach, but it's also a defense mechanism. So you maybe not open to communication because of the hurt that you endure, because it has to do with trauma. So some sort of heartbreaking energy. Maybe they're heartbroken that they're not able to all the way communicate with this divine masculine or feminine. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Because there is grieving energy out here. Like somebody, the truth is somebody is grieving whoever you are. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There was something where somebody had to transition out of a phase. Somebody that is hurt right now could be kind of like beating themselves up, but somebody is like evaluating themselves, self-evaluation here, because they were quick to judge whoever you are. Also the justice energy, and it was all off of what other people had said. People were quick to judge whoever you are. There is somebody that is here because somebody found out that somebody was cheating. And it doesn't mean like cheating on a person, but like a cheating of like some sort of cheating. Excuse me, where somebody wanted to win at all costs. And that and the Five of Swords energy. But somebody walked away from hurting whoever you are. Three of Swords, Judgment, Five of Swords says that somebody walked away from hurting you, and perhaps you walked away from individuals doing the hurt season where individuals were hurting whoever you are. Okay? Because see, somebody wasn't thinking. Okay, in a situation, have you on some sort of danger. So when people were quick to judge whoever you are, it puts you in danger. Somebody put you in danger. Now someone that's jealous of you, talking about you behind your back, or whoever was doing that, seeking attention, they may be in danger for putting you in danger for what individuals did. Have you on a passport energy where somebody here may be trying to get away? Because it was something told in courts. Justice, Three of Swords says the divine feminine, which is above the justice and Three of Swords. There was something here spoken in court under oath that you hurt somebody. You hurt somebody connected to a Libra, but also a Libra hurted you because you are connected to a Libra. Like a Libra might be your person. Doesn't have to be. But there were lies told about you in a court where a Libra hurt you in court by saying something about you, but you are this person's twin or something. Because whatever was said, whether a Libra or not, whatever was mentioned in court left you alone. Three of Swords says you were left all alone. Possibly went through a state where you were depressed, whatever it was, and now somebody else is in that energy as well. Because somebody here that's watching you, Three of Wands energy, long distance energy, there is somebody that still feels for you in the energy. And there is law that's watching you from a distance as well. But Three of Wands, it's also negotiations. A Libra or somebody here lives afar in another state, but there were negotiations here where a Page of Swords, where there is a contract, somebody, Johnny Hancock, was signed in a court situation regarding you. Queen of Swords, you spoke some sort of truth about something. Your mother could be here as well, Whoever you are, this left you a single mother. It left you all alone. Whatever something was that happened to you, it definitely left you alone. Ace of Swords is the judgment energy. Is that somebody here was quick to judge whoever you are, and you were condemned, you were punished, you were under some sort of punishment. And that left, it was open season, kind of like open season where somebody's family was targeting you everywhere you went, online, offline, while still dealing with a court situation. Kind of like son was out here trying to get that ish back in blood on you. Whoever it was, like they wanted you in a body bag, like whoever the hurt was. Because I'm seeing Bobby Shmurda, hot boy, hot something. And so when I saw that song earlier, I was like, son remind me of like my old stepson. Even though I've never been married, I always claim all of my ex's kids as my kids. And so I'm like, son, I don't know how he looked now, but in my mind, I'm like, damn, that looked like my ex-son. But that would look like an older version as he got older. So a son may have something to do with this, but it does mention that somebody was really like out here trying to literally harm whoever you are, like real, real bad, son. Whoever this woman is. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Let me see. And so whatever it was, police were watching. Whoever, y'all trying to get comfortable, y'all, because I don't got my little blanket up here. So somebody did condemn you. Justice energy was also quick to believe the Three of Swords that you actually were. You hurt somebody. Ace of Swords, Justice, Three of Swords, Judgment, Page of Swords, Five of Wands. The justice system themselves, even a Libra or whoever was involved, they were all quick to believe that you were someone that victimized somebody, that you actually did hurt somebody. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Now, with the risque energy here, there is somebody that had a foreign lover, multiple lovers. Someone could have said you had a foreign lover. I don't have a foreign lover. I ain't never had one. So whoever it was, somebody here said something like that about whoever you are, or somebody that you were in a mix with had a long distance lover. Okay, but somebody is loving you. Because people, the justice system and people that were in contract, Page of Swords, let's clear that up. A spy, that's vigilante energy here. There were things said about you. See, that's thirsty for knowledge. So people had to actually really figure out who you really were. People had to sit in your energy, including the justice, a Libra, and somebody here. They really were curious about what accusations were made about you. So there was a contract or something put in place where a judge put a contract on you to surveillance you. Page of Swords and Judgment is like a judge, and the Ace of Swords and the justice energy. A judge put a contract on you to watch you, or a contract was signed and it was assigned to a specific person connected to justice to watch you, but also a police station here. And it's a code 3 energy, because whatever it was that was said about you, code 3 is EMS backup, or anything may need to come out to a situation on account of what was said, but also the present truth that came out about what individuals said about whoever you are. Because there is something about a lawyer, a female judge, and everything here, but also the fact that you are the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and you communicated the truth about everything that happened to you. Because Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Judgment energy, it says a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman who's the divine feminine was under judgment, and they were quick to judge you. Also a female judge, a female lawyer, the DA, possibly prosecutor, a female cop, a mother even, were all quick to judge whoever you were. And Six of Wands on the Page of Wands in the Five of Swords says that everybody is spying on you online and in public. And that's where people were utilizing to fight you as well. Swords, Five of Wands, because see, there's a message being given. So Queen of Swords, you are giving a message about what you've been through, something about humble as well. But you're giving a message online or outside in public, however they're utilizing to spy on you. You speaking the truth, whether you riding down a car, listening to music on your own, hanging your head out the window, you're speaking the truth about things that happen to you, injustice that happened. Were a courtroom, judge, people were quick to judge you, and you are aware of it. And any chance you get by yourself alone, you are expressing whatever that is on a Queen of Swords energy. And you are brutally honest, and everybody knows because you over here talking about the Engling, your people that you love, like, but the sex that you had with people, you out here. I don't know why they all up in your tea like that, but you out here talking about like the sex you had with a Libra, how you love certain people the most, how somebody can get it anywhere. They really like all up in your energy. Like somebody really here, the walls is really talking. Heavy on Walmart. So the walls are mounted or something in the walls, but the walls are heavily talking in your energy, meaning everybody can hear what the Queen of Swords is saying. And the truth is, there was a mother that also was involved in the judgment. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, judgment energy. There was a mother involved. And you communicated the truth about the separation where you were judged. When judgment hit, the Ace of Swords would say you were cut off from things and people. And your mother was talking about you, or a mother, jealousy energy says a mother was talking about you behind your back. Okay? You were also cut off from a mother or your mother in the Queen of Swords, jealousy energy, Ace of Swords, judgment. And you knew it. Your mother also heard you mention her or them. If it's not your mother, they also heard you mention them cutting you off, you criticizing them. Judgment says criticizing, but you also are calling judgment on them. So you have already communicated. They even said that I will beat they even heard you say, I will beat your ass. Sign, I will, whatever you said. And your punishment energy, they've also heard you say all of these things out loud in your own personal space. 200 people signed, 79 likes. This is crazy. It's crazy that you riding my clit so hard at 11 something at night, 11:23 for 200 motherfucking people to be in here. Yes, I don't care what time of day it is. If I can see the number on my phone, you got to be kidding me. With 85 likes and 202 people, 196 people. You got to be shitting me. Man, I'm not here for clout, but it seemed like you are in my energy for a reason, and you don't tell me what to say out my motherfucking mouth, because this is my motherfucking mouth and my motherfucking channel and my energy that I am exchanging with you where I don't have to. Let's make sure we get that straight. I don't read for children. So if my speaking affects you, then you should not be here. Because if you were working hard as I did, or as I do, then you would have an issue too. So I'm going to get back to the reading. Don't go rush off and hit the like button now, because now since I mention it, and that's the thing, for people that have an issue with me speaking, soon as I say something, everybody go, let me go hit the like button. But and if I didn't say something, you wouldn't have never hit the like button. This is why I tell people, it's not always great A closed mouth does not always get fed. But as soon as I open my big ass mouth that I've been running for 30 minutes, there were no likes. Now it's over 100 likes. So excuse me if you don't like how I address the audience. It ain't new. I'm very true to this. Okay? So I'm going to get back into the message. So I appreciate the love and the support, but I've been here 14 years. And in the last 2 years, I just started getting my recognition on here. So I will continue to mention where there is no recognition given for 14 years of being here. Okay. So there's the King of Pentacles here and the Ace of Swords energy, where there is an authority figure or somebody that became, because see, a King of Pentacles or someone signed the contract where they would be the spy or something, and it looks like a King of Pentacles. The truth is, there is a mom in a King of Pentacles. Maybe there's an organization, doesn't have to be, but a King of Pentacles, you also communicated the truth about this older man or woman, but a King of Pentacles is an older man. And they got on board with a mother, or they got on board with the judgment energy because they thought it was a good idea and it was supposed to be a long-term investment. Okay? Whoever it is. Seven of Swords says that people were stealing from whoever you are. There was some sort of scheming energy. You were betrayed. A lot of lies, deception. On the Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Wands energy. There were people caught stealing from your Six of Wands energy. People were curious to see if you were a thief. People accuse you of sexually stealing from someone, stealing something, and a Seven of Swords energy, while people were also being watched stealing from whoever you are. So they're being watched some weird way, but people were accusing you of sexually taking something from somebody. It's really weird, because if you are a woman and if you do have a high sex drive with your masculines or whoever you were with, there were accusations made about you being someone that will Seven of Swords, somebody that will take from maybe younger people, take the dingling, take the coochie, whatever it was. Trigger warning in the message. If you don't like realness, then I'm not for you. But there were accusations made, which turned out to be lies, that you were a thief. Because see, the Seven of Swords says they even judge you from being a thief, but not just like a personal body thief, but somebody that like goes in the store and steal from the store, like Birkin bags, like these weird people you see on commercials and things. I mean, on YouTube infomercials where they're stealing Gucci bags and molesting people. You were considered someone and you were held accountable for all of this. Judgment energy said you were condemned for being a thief energy, while the thief was one of the participants in the energy 333 and doing whatever this is. Because the Seven of Swords on the Ten of Swords says the thief is falling. Something is collapsing. The theory about you being this thief, a sexual predator, but also a physical thief, is collapsing. Ten of Swords energy says the whole thief theory, that you were a liar, conniving, sneaking, and you would sneak and steal, is collapsing. Okay? Whoever it is that said this about you. Because see, somebody was getting away with something. Because see, somebody said you were like, you the thief. And you was out here getting away with whatever it was that you were doing. And so courtroom energy on risk said you was a risk. With passport energy here, you're not able to leave the country. You're not able to leave the states. If you are, police are watching you. So if you're traveling down a highway, inconspicuous energy says the law is with you because you are a risk. So whatever state had you under judgment, their police, state troopers, police are the ones that are following you and your energy because you are a risk. You can't leave the state. Now, all of this hasn't come to whoever you are, But there was a judge and someone deemed you as a risk when traveling. Three of Wands energy came out earlier. Three of Wands is traveling, and passport energy is traveling as well. You were deemed some sort of risk, but there's also somebody here that's in another state where something happened in your state where they can't leave somewhere in another state, or they can only go back and forth because somehow you and somebody in another state have some sort of, you're in a court case with somebody in another state you might not know about, or the allegations came from somebody in another state. And so you're not able to travel out of your state without being followed due to whatever that was. You are a risk. Whoever you are. Because see, somebody tried to get rid of some sort of proof of something. But you definitely were betrayed. And somebody definitely was running some sort of scheme. The justice energy says somebody even wanted to hurt you bad. Yeah, they say you was a thief. Justice, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords says that you did something to hurt somebody. You stole somebody, like you raped somebody. Somebody said like you raped them. And they went in court and said it. Somebody really went and said like you stole from them and you raped somebody. And somebody here was heartbroken behind that. But manipulation was utilized. This was a manipulation, some sort of scheming. Somebody here, remember I said commitment and marriage energy. It's kind of like somebody here that somebody was married to, somebody that they have a family with, manipulated someone into doing it or stating something. A mom, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles was here. So a mom, somebody's mother, someone's wife, baby mother, someone's child. So it would be another woman and their child, which could have been your fiance's child, their wife, or your ex-lover, however it played out in your energy, because somebody proposed to you. Somebody manipulated that person, their child, in the courts into believing you were this psychopath man or woman. And that you go around raping your lover's children and stealing from them. That's a weird, but that's what somebody said. Because that 3 of Wands is still here. There you go, 3 of Wands. Because see, somebody did something and it seemed like they were in a legal situation themselves. And they were like trying to plan for the future. See, somebody right now is trying to figure out something right now in the 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands energy, because of your foresight. And it's somebody that still loves you, because the cycle is closing out where they utilize the courts. Somebody's probation is almost up. Something here is almost up. Because see, the divine feminine, your foresight is on point. Because see, somebody thought that when they were manipulating the courts, they thought they had their I's dotted and their T's crossed here. And it was because of some sort of business. See, somebody works in another state. There's some sort of business going on in another state as well that you were also able to pick up on. 3 of Wands, divine feminine, justice, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. There is some sort of thieving business here that has to do with shipping and receiving, a new undertaking. See, the justice was saying like the justice system had you looking bad. Because they like, oh, you just ain't out here raping people. You out here even running with a group of thieves. You done went and got into a business where now you are a thief in your business. And this is what a justice, a Libra, or the justice system in the Ace of Swords. Oh, they was doing it big in your energy. They was like, oh, you're not just a raper. And you're not just a cheater. You out here transporting stolen items. Three of Wands, Three of Swords, justice to the divine feminine. Oh, the DA had a field day with you. Oh, you a thief. You done got into a business where you were stealing from people. If you had an online business, Three of Wands says shipping, receiving, e-commerce, trading. They said, oh, you stealing offline. You stealing someone else's business. So they had a field day with you. If there was a court situation with courthouse, I did see it, but just as a legal matter, you sure enough were found guilty for something, but not the original charges that they wanted on you. They found you guilty because they had to Seven of Cups you, use multiple choice energy. Because the original plan to condemn you on the raping energy, they couldn't. There was nothing solid in that. But what they could do was put you in a business that has to do with thieving. So they utilized the justice energy, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, and called you a thief. And it's for transporting. Three of Wands is transporting energy, shipping and receiving, a new undertaking. Also, you have an online business while everything was stolen from whoever you are. So if you had an online business, things were stolen from you to make you look like the thief. This is bad. Okay? And it looks like a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here was quick to judge you because the King of Pentacles is in the Ace of Swords, Judgment, Queen of Swords, energy, jealousy, talking about you behind your back. There was a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male talking about you behind your back, but you communicated the truth and they were judging you. A King of Pentacles was shunning you behind your back. And people believe that person because Swords is here. So maybe they once were law, army, something that they believe the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords energy, but you started to speak the truth that this person, because see, the King of Pentacles seems to be quick to judge your truth. If you are the person that's speaking the truth, this person was quick to judge your truth and say, that's a lie. And it's because they're in the redemption, rebirth energy. So they got a new beginning. So they came out of prison or they came out of jail and they got involved in whatever this was on whoever you are. And so that they won't get in trouble because they just got out of prison. And it looks like you just mentioned they came out of prison or jail, whoever you are. They even shunned you for that. Whoever the King of Pentacles is. And they got involved with it for some sort of money, or as money came out of this because there's contract and money here. Okay? Whoever that King of Pentacles is, they older than the Queen of Swords energy. So if you dated an older man or you were into older men, that person specifically judged you for also having a connection with a King of Pentacles, another wealthy older man, in which they went into the courts and told them that, oh, you stole from the wealthy man. Or they told the wealthy man you stole from him and that you were in a risque energy here. And had everybody believing, this is a good ass liar. This is somebody that has the gift of gab. And I did see the magician energy. It's a person that seems compassionate. The magician is compassionate, but it is the trickster energy. He is the trickster spirit. He will be, or she will be, the person that is your confidant energy while stabbing you, while hugging you. So whoever that is to you, because somebody got a new beginning. See, whatever it was, this was a risk and they got a new beginning. And they were made to look like the innocent person when they came out of prison, jail, or whatever and did something to you. They were made to look innocent by doing something for whoever you are. Because remember, there's contracts here. So, excuse me, I don't know if they want a contract fulfilled that has to do with some sort of law tied up legal issues. Because somebody in here, more than one person has a legal issue that's going on. Even a King of Pentacles, he has some sort of contract that he wants, or something to do with gaining wealth from the legal department over something here where they are in a judgment energy, where they got a rebirth, because it looks like they were judged through the courts or through some sort of swords energy, which would mean like army, military, police, something like that. And then I heard that DDT something, so it has to be like army or something, and it has to do with funds. Because they were judged. Whoever the King of Pentacles was and the Queen of Swords, you're speaking the truth about. The truth is the King of Pentacles is also under judgment, or they were also under judgment for a legal situation. Doesn't have to do with you, but something previous, because the judgment is rebirth. So they had to walk the green mile, and they got a rebirth. They got a new lease on life, and they took that new lease on life and they utilized that lifeline to shine you as a lover, or whoever you were to whoever they are, whether family or not, because family came out. Maybe you considered them family, or vice versa. Them and their family chose to utilize you for that person's lifeline, but also the lifeline that they were given on a new lease on life, the full energy. And they chose you to throw you under the bus while utilizing your family possibly, and something as well. This is pretty deep, y'all. I didn't expect this to be this deep, this late. Because Six of Swords energy says you're on a spiritual journey. And see, the King of Pentacles, it looks like whoever people were, this is exploration. This person got in your energy and was looking for something, or somebody was looking for something and your energy. They were exploring you, trying to figure out maybe who was in your family vulnerable. They came around your same crowd, came around crowds that you were in to figure out how vulnerable you were, or who was in your crowd that they could use for whatever. I heard a hit list. So whatever it is that they were doing, they had to figure out who they could condemn. And a King of Pentacles condemned whoever a Queen of Swords was, whoever you are as a true speaker, man or woman. Right along with a mother. And they judge you for being a King of Pentacles, having a wealthy older man around you, and you were a single mother. Because see, the judging you're doing, or you have done, was constructive criticism. You can also take it, but somebody can't. They were dishing something at you, but they cannot take the same energy back from whoever you are to them. 555 did my tattoo. Something about 555 is going to be in a 444. So 555, 444 is going to be specific. Big changes came to this person, or this person caused big changes in your life. And a 444 here was saying that they were either protected. 444, they were protected when they condemned you and shunned you. And so the justice protected them. So kind of like gave them immunity for shunning you. Also with them having a background where they had to walk that green mile, and they came from prison or jail. They were protected from all of that. Kind of like their records got sealed while they're still dealing with a legal matter with the law. It's kind of weird, because it's not, I heard lawsuits. So maybe they're trying to sue the law or get some sort of King of Pentacles. They're trying to get some sort of money from the justice, from a judgment where they were punished, or maybe they made accusations, Ace of Swords, where they said the law beat them up. Something like that. That's for somebody. Okay? It's not for everybody. People had you looking bad, because this is saying somebody, friends and family. We're here doing this to whoever you are. Okay, because the Knight of Cups, the reason this person was shielded or individuals is because they were a man of honor, a woman of honor, people that wore a uniform for the USA. Knight of Pentacles said, I mean, Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, but the Knight of Swords is what I saw. This is a person that was in a uniform where they wore a shield. They wore the USA symbol. Wherever country you're in, that means they fought for their country. Okay? So this is whoever this is that did to whoever you are. Okay? When I say Pooh Shiesty, Pooh is Shiesty. Okay? The devil energy. So somebody in here ended up being the devil. Five of Wands, the devil is now arguing and fighting with somebody. Because the devil was obsessed with putting you in. See, somebody has something here pent up within them. And because they had like issues with justice or with other people, people put something on you. They use you as like a punching bag for whatever they experienced with the army, the Navy, the police, the injustice in their life, their mother, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, some sort of love energy. Someone used you as like a punching bag to release devil energy, Five of Wands energy here, putting you in competition here with people that you love, your own mother. Because see, a King of Pentacles is somebody that possibly also, or somebody in here, put you in competition with your mother, but they also place themselves in competitions with people and your energy. That's really weird. But somebody here put you in competition. With your own family, but with your own lovers, also put themselves, it's kind of hit them like buttons, 223 people, 146 likes. They put themselves in competition with your people. So where you spoke on not putting them in competition with people, because the Queen of Swords judgment is the sword, it looks like you told someone here, why are they putting themselves in competition with your people? But I don't know, they did it on their own in the devil energy. So it's not like you insinuated or started a riot with beef with your lovers and somebody else. They did it themselves. They put themselves in competition and in fights with your people, your family, a younger lover. This weird, but also was able to turn it on you as well with other people. So made you fight with your lovers or made them walk away from whoever you are. Now that's kind of weird, but that's what somebody did in the devil in the Five of Wands energy. It's crazy. Real crazy, okay? I don't know who that person is to you, but the Six of Pentacles energy here, okay? There's something being shared. Maybe something that's about to come to you, Divine Feminine, Six of Pentacles, the Fool energy, or masculine. You're about to get a new beginning, but somebody is about to share something with you. Somebody's about to say thank you. They're about to give you something. Because Five of Pentacles here, there is something where people were sharing your loss. So things that you were losing, your job, because the things that got shared, Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the things that got shared about you, you lost your job. You lost your money. When you condemn, when you got condemned, everything was taken from you, your whole lifeline, your job, your money. And they were sharing it, but it looks like it's coming back around. You're about to receive something, and the Six of Pentacles energy, the new beginning, because people were able to get new beginnings off of your Five of Pentacles. Because when somebody jumped off the porch in the Fool energy, they got lucky. That's jumping off the stage. That's music. That's a famous person. People became famous. Okay. All look, I'm not here to break down which job you lost. This is a overall message. Okay. And I'm not being funny. I'm just telling you what is happening. So just take whoever did something to you. I'm just saying this is what they caused in your life. To break it down for each individual person would require me to do the reading a little bit longer. So I'm just giving you the general energy. And don't get offended. I'm just saying what I see is they made you lose here, and they were able to share that loss that you took. So if you lost wages, your jobs, they shared something from it. Like somebody gave them an incentive to make you lose, or they received something from you losing. I'm not going to say from your job, but from somebody. They were giving something for a loss that you incurred. Yeah. Because now somebody here is doing something by water. Six of Swords says they're dumping something in water. Something that they were given. Six of Pentacles, they were sharing something about being put in water. Six of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles. They dumping something in water. They're dumping something in this water energy. They're putting something in bags and they're putting in water. They're putting something in water here. This is lakes around you. There's something here. This is bags of something. And they're dumping it in the water. Something that they were given, and somebody is dumping it in water. This is exploration, looking for a place where water is, and they're dumping it in the water. This is bags of something being put in water. A Leo could have been giving somebody something, but they put in something in water. Let me try to see what it is that they're doing. Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Because they figure if they dump something in this water, connected to possibly a Leo, somebody using a GPS, wherever they are dumping something at, that GPS is on. They're utilizing a GPS to take them back to a location where they're dumping these bags here into the water. I don't know if they're going back and forth to the water and getting something. Whoever it is, but they're getting something out of they're dumping something in the water. And the reason they're doing it is because you're sharing something which is the truth on your spiritual journey. Now, whoever you are that's on the journey, you're also somebody that's traveled in the vicinity of where they dump something in the water. You might not know, but your GPS coordinates, and there's something about your GPS because your GPS is being shared in the Six of Pentacles energy. And this is how they know that you traveled in an area by water where something was dumped. Because for some reason, your GPS seems to get lost. So you see how that is there? It seems like it gets pulled, like you'll be all the way over here, but you right here. So the GPS will be off, but you definitely around some sort of water here where they have dumped something. I don't know what that is, y'all. Okay, that's what I see. Somebody that died. Transition is a pass away energy. I don't know if they dumping somebody, something connected to somebody that died. Somebody's bodies. Because it's bags of things. Stolen things. Thief energy is here. Stolen things. Something connected to something they stole. Because there's two water positions here. Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. Somebody is also looking around a body of water. Justice energy is also looking around bodies of water as well. But there is things in the water. And it could have been somebody that died. Or something here like a body. A transition is here. And bags are being dumped in several locations. One across, let me see. Six of Swords in the last 3 days. Oh, okay. So whatever it is that they're dumping, they do it on the weekends. Three of Wands is a 3-day weekend or in 3 days. It took them 3 days to disperse something into some sort of water. Three of Wands, Six of Swords. So, yeah, it took them at least 3 days. It's 6 weeks. Okay, 6 weeks, 3 days. To do something by water. And whatever it is in bags. So they may have visited 3 locations in 6 weeks. And one at least 3 times. And they're dumping in the water. So at least 9 bodies, or at least, let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at least 9 things or 9 transitions, 9 deaths, 7, 8, 9. I have a sword, some sort of fight. And they're dumping because they're sneaking, trying to win at all costs, whatever it is that they're dumping. They're sneaking and doing it. And they're doing it because you're sharing something. So they have to dump whether body or belongings to bodies because it's several bags. Because it's too risky to keep something. The risk energy is too risky. It's their partners, people that they partnered up with, sexual partners. Partner to partner, safe decision, not thinking. So they're not thinking, and it's something that somebody that they've been intimate with, people that they were being intimate with. They in fear, or because it's the reason they're dumping danger energy. They are in fear that you are coming close to figuring something out. That's not going to be for everybody. It's really going to be for whoever you are that has the gift of sight, or the one that is the intuitive woman who is speaking. If you're just a closed mouth and you're not somewhere that they can hear you, see you speaking about something, it's not you. It's the one that's speaking. Dang on everything. I wanted to say damn near. Almost everything that they've done to you. And if you spoke on almost everything to be exact on what they did, you're the person. And that's the reason why they are dumping these bodies, these belongings, and things that they kept of individuals. They're getting rid of it. Because you too shrimp energy. Your shrimp energy, but also it says that somebody overpowered somebody. Shrimp energy talks about them overpowering somebody, applying pressure. Somebody stronger than somebody. They're victims. The partner to partner, the shrimp energy is that they are stronger. Devil energy, they turn into the devil, or they're stronger than whoever they are, the victims. At least when they're on something, the devil energy is when they're on a substance. When they go into their devil energy, that's transition. When they metamorph into something else, they're doing something by water, or somebody lives by a lake of water and there's something in that water. If somebody lives by a body of water with 10 of Pentacles coming out as a wealthy family, or somebody, is something in the water. On their property, near a body of water. I don't know, y'all. I don't want to get too deep into that, but there's bodies or something here. A hermit. So a Leo, that's a hermit, a Leo, people, somebody that stays alone. Somebody that's alone. I don't know who in the world are you dealing with. A Virgo, a Leo, a loner Leo, a Leo that's by themselves, that lives by themselves here. Someone that's Eight of Wands, a romance energy, like somebody that sweeps people off their feet, but they become like a devil energy. And they're hiding something. I don't know if they were like unaliving. For some of y'all, somebody was unaliving people. Your story and the people connected to you is real deep. Um, Cause see, if it was you, they hit a brick wall on whoever you were. Like if someone was going to make you a victim, like other victims over a course of maybe 5 years, 6 years, 5, 6 years is what I see. You were too strong. Um, you were too spiritually aware and awake that you were not able to succumb to something. A lot was supposed to take place. Now, only take what resonates for you, because this is for a woman or a man, because partner to partner is both for somebody. And you just so happen to be one. And you don't know that somebody has a past, but also people that you dealt with also had past themselves and people within their family, and somehow all of it's tied together. um Something about a little boy is what I heard. Something about, I heard little boy. Something about a little boy is going to be very significant. Right now, a Leo is reflecting in their alone time, introspecting in their room, because something is occurring in somebody's bedroom or in a room in their home. Shrimp, they're overpowering somebody in their home, in their room. Eight of Wands, doing sex. There's something here where somebody raped somebody that you knew, possibly a child in their room because they were stronger. This is a trigger warning all through this message, because the Three of Cups is here. Let's get the likes up. 224 people in here. You know what? I'm gonna wrap this up. This is because I heard gruesome. So somebody's bedroom is very dark, not dark and light, but what I see is memories. In a bedroom would be someone turns into something at night, and they may have a lot of bad dreams or night terrors from the things that they do, because somebody room or something in a home goes from romance to um they may have unalived or did something in their room as well. I don't know, something like that. Okay. It's not very odd. This is actually very real. Understand, take what resonates with you. Everything in my readings are not for everybody. um you will be amazed at what people are capable of doing, because some people will look at people and say he wouldn't hurt a fly, but then that'll be a woman or a man that could actually hurt your whole family, unalive you, if you were someone that was weak. And for who you are, you're not that energy. So there's a lot of things here, excuse me, that at the end of the day, the justice in the Ace of Swords is coming out about the people that you know. Um, that's not for everybody. Okay. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Um, take what resonates. You said they don't dump the fudge, they fudge the paperwork. And that is how people are. You right. They are. This is I don't know. Remember, I read for a lot of people, and it's a general message. So everything will resonate with your life, but this is somebody's timeline connected to a divine feminine or masculine who's intuitive with a strong intuition. And it seems like, if you don't know, high priestess energy talks about penetration. So penetrating your energy. Once somebody penetrates your energy, possibly even be intimate with you, you are someone who's able to get a glimpse of their life, whether it comes out in pieces, phases, whatever it is. You seem to be able to penetrate their energy back, and you're able to, oh, my ear is ringing, and you're able to pick up on things that they may have done before they even met you. But for some reason, if you are intimate with them, or you are in an energy where you cared about them or something, or if they ever try to penetrate your energy in the devil energy, you're somehow able to pick up on them. And it may not be clear vision right away, but and eventually you will figure out who it is that you're picking up on, because it seems like I hear a glimpse. So something comes to you in pieces. So this may be why it may be hard for you to figure out which entity it is that you've dealt with, because if you dealt with quite a few people in your life, family, friends, I don't know. It seems like you get a part of their like a umbilical cord or something, and you start to the universe starts to tell on them through you, or you just so happen to have this kinetic energy where you're able to channel their lives, even the grounds that you possibly walk on. If you ever been to their property, their homes, their apartments, and their cars, eventually you're able to channel like them, kind of like you are a jumper in a weird way. I don't know. That's something weird for somebody. Um, that's what I see. That's what I hear, see, and feel. And that's also what I see in somebody's home, because I see a room, and maybe there's like one or two windows in a bedroom on like the right. So somebody has like a window or two windows on the left side, and maybe it's a door as well. I feel like I'm entering a door here, and then there's a room here as well. And then I feel like I'm going here, then I'm turning, and then on this side, it might be another door on this side, which would be like a left side of a room. Either it's two windows or one, and it's a door that I feel, because I can feel it like something there, like maybe it's one window, because the other one seems to be like dark, but it kind of makes me feel like it's a door, or it could be a window, another window. Okay. I didn't even see a divine femme. I'm not sure who was talking out the side of their neck, y'all. I really was in my channel because I didn't even see the message that time. Um, you know how like a room is when somebody turn off, maybe they have like the dark blinds. I mean curtains, the blackout curtains. Somebody might have real dark curtains in a room, But then I feel like one window is like light. So it's not like it, maybe it's a cream color, dark, like a cream curtain. And just at night, it looks very dark because then I can see light or feel light around the one on this side. But something here on this door or window, I really feel like it's a door because I'm keep trying to look at it. And you know how you can see the silhouette or the outline or something? I really see like it's tall and it's like a door, but it's black. But you know how you looking at something in the dark and it looks like a door that's a light door, but it looks black because it's dark, but you can still see that it would be a white door or something like that. That's what I see. But I feel like it's a door and maybe there's a window next to it because there's something light protruding through this curtain here, but it looks like night. And then it looks like the entire room seems to be like dark. But it gets bright. So maybe it's only windows on one side. I'm trying to see what else I can see to make it seem so somebody can, you maybe you'll know there's a bed on this side of the wall. Somebody could bump into the bed a lot. I feel like it's not as big as I want it to be, but it's big enough that maybe somebody might bump into the bed. Because if it's here to here, so if I'm going like in this doorway here, bow, boom, I would say the bed is probably like this much from the door, like that much from the door. It's like about that much from the doorway. And it's kind of like, I want to say about 10 to 12 paces from the door. 10 to 10, 12 steps from the door, but you got to go in and go like this. There's like a bed. I think that's like a bed. Because I feel like somebody may bump into a bed at night because the room is dark or it's something weird. I don't know what room this is I'm looking at. So just take what resonates. I'm gonna get up off of the off that bed part, but it's a room. For sure it's a room, but I'm trying to see. It looks like a door because you're walking in this door and there's a bed here. But then if this is the bed or whatever this long rectangle thing is, this looks like a bed. Going this way here to the left side, which would be the left side of the room, it's either another door that maybe leads outside or somewhere else, and it's a window. Um, and so I do see like a cream, I believe it's like a cream curtain. But I think it's thick cream. Like the curtain itself is kind of thick because it looks so dark. Like I feel like the room is real dark. Um, and I heard this ballad, but yeah, look. Like this color here, I don't know if y'all can see the color and that she got on. It's like cream or something. It's gonna be more like this color. This is what I see, like a cream color like this. It's like a dark cream. So picture it as like a blank, not a blanket, a curtain and a thick curtain. And it's really long because it seems like it drops down to the floor. Um, seem like it hits the floor. Yeah, it seems like it hits the floor. Like something like that. Like you know how like curtains look at the bottom? It's something like that. All right, y'all, look, I'm gonna wrap this reading up because then I'm gonna be trying to go through this entire room to try to see what I can see. Like little trinkets. I'm trying to like, it's a woman connected to the house though. And maybe somebody that transition is in this house as well, like, or connected to the person's house, like a mom or a female with like blue eyes, or whatever color it is because when I looked at my divine feminine eyes, so something about the eyes. So maybe a woman that passed away, transition is here with blue eyes or some sort of eyes. And it doesn't mean that this is this person's residence. It just feels like they are attached to the house or the person in the house. Um, and I heard that's valid again, that I'm picking up on. So there's the window off a porch. See, that's the thing. I really feel like if I go through the door, which I'm not going for some reason, because I keep trying to figure out like the room. But I do feel like the door or the window I see leads to an outside. That's what I feel like. I feel like this door or whatever it is that's long next to this window. That's why I'm saying it may have one or two windows, but it looks like I'm looking at a door, but it's dark. And I feel like that door, if I'm entering this door and the bed is here, going back this way, I feel like it's another door that goes like maybe it's outside and maybe it goes to a porch. Um, that's what I see. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna leave it right there because I'm getting a lot of pressure. The more I keep trying to like figure out what is this I'm looking at. And then the darkness of that, the door of what I see, the reason it probably is so dark is because it's not supposed to be open, or somebody doesn't want it open. um they may keep it closed or dark for a reason. um I don't know what that is. um it's like somebody don't want people to go in it. um and I can't say it's like I wanted to say another like part of the house as well, but then the window next to the door or to where it is would have to be outside because it's a window next to what I'm looking at. Because I know for sure it's a window right here. This is the left. It's a window on the right here on the left, on that wall or whatever it is. The window is right here on the right. And then it's like right next to it. So I don't see it. It got to be like outside because I can see like the little light coming from like the sides of the curtains. But looking at that like door, it's dark. And that's the thing that's weird, is because I can see like the light coming from the sides of a curtain. That's how I know that's a window. But that seems to be too dark, but I can still see that the door is like, or whatever it is white, it's cream, it's something. Because you know how you look at a white door in the dark, um you can tell it's still a white door or a cream door. That's what I see. So it doesn't look like what the window look with like the white coming out the sides, and it's a very thin line on the side of the window. So I know it's a curtain, but that's too dark. And I feel like somebody maybe they don't want it to be. It's like it's not supposed to be open. It's just too dark for the, and that's weird. So I'm gonna get off of here, okay? So I love y'all. Stay centered, stay grounded. Continue to put in your mind what you want to project into your reality. But that's what I have, and it's putting a lot of pressure on my head here to try to keep trying to figure out in this room. So I'm gonna leave it alone because I can feel like right here in the back of my head, at the top right here, like some sort of pressure that I feel from keep trying to figure what it is I'm looking at. Um, yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there because I'll be here trying to figure that out forever. Um, so I love y'all. Stay centered, stay grounded. Be that motivation you know you deserve. Continue to put in your mind what you want to project in your reality. You already know it's justice over here, removing any kind of confusion about the situation. But it is late, and I obviously got to get back up to do work for y'all. But I actually got to go back to work as well myself. So until next time, you guys have a great night. Hopefully this helped for those who are investigators as well. Hopefully that part specifically, or whatever it is that was in this message here, resonated, and maybe you can help the next person with the bodies and all of that stuff that I'm seeing being thrown in, like whatever these lakes, or um these large bodies of water. That's what I'm gonna just call it, large bodies of water, with the three of wands in the um six of swords, like large bodies of waters. I can get, I get, I'm sorry, I get that whatever it is, boats can travel by it. With the six of swords and the three of wands, there are boats that can travel on this water. So whether someone got on a boat and went into the middle of it, would be have to be, it would have to be something I look into. But I do feel like it is areas where boats or something travel by in those waters. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. Leave it right there. Okay. Love y'all. Stay centered, stay grounded. It's love and light, light and love, you guys. Outie.